The journey so far. The cauldron was cold, but the horsemen rekindled its fire, and in the hearts of the makers an ember of hope was born. Hope for life, and for what lies beneath the earth.
Hey there everybody, it's Kuddlesnot. I'm here with Darksiders 2 100% Perfect Walkthrough, Episode 5. In the last episode, we went through the cauldron and talked to Karn to progress the Shaman's Craft quest. And now we're going to fast travel to Tristone again to do some talking and get some goodies. And here we get achievement number 2, Pathfinder, just for fast traveling for the first time. Something that we'll be doing a whole hell of a lot of. So, now we're going to go talk to Ayla and get some of them goodies. Them goodies being namely redemption. And also, if this was my first playthrough on the system, which is not because it's Steam, if I was on Xbox 360 or PS3 or on Steam for the first time, I will have gotten a achievement for fast traveling. So I will mark that with a title card or something.
Horseman! The fire of the mountain flows again.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, freed by my hand. And calm.
He seems like I can't believe I'm saying this, but he actually kind of helped. He knocked down the entrance to the cauldron. Otherwise, I would have been up and I would have been able to get in.
You must restore the tears.
I'm not your errand boy.
The fire and
Maker.
tears.
Aye, but our fates are now yoked. Help us, and we will
Tears,
help
interesting.
you. In the meantime, take this. It might
So if
be
we could name stuff
use.
after bodily functions, why did they name it fire? Because, I mean, I don't think in one instance when, you know, there's fire coming out of your body, and that's definitely not something you want to be named something after. Redemption. A powerful pistol belonging to Death's brother Strife.
This pistol. It belongs to my brother Strife. How came it here?
I cannot say, but there are other goods you may barter for now as well. Restore the tears.
My brother's pistol is just a
return to
good to you to barter with? How
You said there were
dare
two
you?
things that powered your forge. Fire and tears.
Yes, fire to wake the earth and tears to calm it. Both gifts of the Stone Father.
And fire will not be
Yes.
enough.
Nay, we require both.
The
Where might I
tears.
find the tears of the mountain?
To the west, past the fjord and into the drench fort, you will find the tears within.
Yes, we will. Alright, so now that we've completed Fire of the Mountain, we can also buy and sell stuff. We're not going to do it yet. Again, I'll go into that a little bit more and spend a little bit of time on that when we have a little bit more variety of items. We have things like possessed weapons and other stuff, and that's really kind of the whole dynamic of it is really with possessed weapons and selling. And right there, now that we've completed Fire of the Mountain, and we'll get the achievement, Fire of the Mountain. Cool. Hey buddy, how's it going? Alright. Keep on being a grunter. Okay, so now that we got redemption, we can actually get a secret chest here in the Forge Lands. This is the Forge Lands, but no, specifically Tristone. So, as you can see, there's vases around, and here's the first one. You have to destroy 5 of them. Boom, 1 down. Let's go grab that guilt. And it's possible to destroy 2 of them without redemption, but you do need redemption to get them all, so that's doing it now. And also, okay, so here's number 2, down here in the lava. Boom, down it goes. You can get it now if you want. If you missed it and now seeing it, you can get it anytime later. I believe the chest that it gives you is leveled to Death's current level, so any potential items in there is going to be leveled to Death's current experience level, which means that it'll always be useful to get. And it's not like it's a super special chest. It's not going to be anything super rare in it, or I mean, it's got as good a chance as any other one to has something super rare in it. Anyway, so down there was number 3. I have a little counter. Number 4, down here by the Marias, by the Shaman's area. And you can jump in and get it from there, but it's also easy to get it from right here. Boom. Number 5. Hello, secret chest. Secret chest number 1 of 9. Awesome. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, we'll equip that. Nice. Alright, so we got the secret stuff. We've got redemption. Now we gotta do some more talking.
I still don't know what the tears are, Maker.
Then listen well. Long ago, the Creator formed a mountain, the Stonefather. For eons, that mountain towered over the abyss. From the mountain's depths flowed
Raging fire, and from its peaks, pure water.
Where the two met.
That's an
the mountain
amazing
grew,
fountain.
And from that came the first world, the Maker's realm.
Oh, so this
The
shit's
tears
important.
belong to this mountain, then.
Aye, and still we forge as the Stonefather did. With his fire and tears, we can build nothing without them.
The Stonefather is the mountain. Interesting.
Fight fast.
Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we've done that talking. We can fight. You can fight if you want. You can fight Thane now. But, like I said, we're kind of wait until everything's at appropriate level, so we're going to come back after we finish Tears of the Mountain, and we're going to fight him and put up a good fight and be able to defeat him pretty simply. So now we're actually going to be able to ride back. I don't know why I was walking that whole time. So we can probably, the best and easiest way to do it is to teleport to the Weeping Crag, and what it's actually going to do is going to put you in the Stonefather's Vale right at the entrance of the Weeping Crag. So that's a little bit easier than running all the way through and then jumping on Despair. You can just be right here and jump on Despair. Bada boom, bada boom. And now we get to travel to the Drench Fort. But first, we're gonna have to destroy some stuff, collect some stuff, and fight some stuff. And talk to Karn on top of all that.
We tried to seal in the corruption, but no good came of it.
What can you tell me about the tears of the mountain?
The Drench
Tears
Fort
of the
lies
Mountain.
just beyond this barrier. It was the first thing taken by corruption. We sealed the Stonefather's tears inside, fearing what would happen if they spread.
If I do as Alia asks, you'll soon find out.
Aye, and the realm will be better for it. Whether pure as rain or black as sin, the tears will end this stalemate.
It's odd how I often find you standing.
Oh,
Without
death.
the Tree of Life,
You
Horseman, I'm
dick.
trapped here just like you. A fortunate few slipped out before the tree was lost, like
Ulthane,
Ulthane.
we know that guy. From Darksiders, we totally know that
And
guy.
who is Ulthane?
He's just another maker. Has a big hammer is all. When he escaped, I feared to follow. And a good thing, too.
And why is that?
Well, you might still be looking for the cauldron if not for my courage and wit.
I don't know about that, buddy. And what do you like to say?
I don't know, I'm just a pup.
Damn right you are. Alright, so if you fail to get it on the first way through the Stonefather's Vale, there should be a Boatman Coin right over there. But we got it the first time, so we're okay. And we get to Redemption to shoot this. Explosion! Also, you can also shoot off the Despair if you want. But hey, I wasn't on him, so why not? Why should I? Okay. Shadow Gorge. Dum 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 dum. Here's another arm to, or leg or something. Looks like an arm. To Orin, who we could meet in a little while, but we're gonna get it. We'll get it. Don't worry. Not right now though. But that's arm location or limb location number 2 out of 4. Anyway, let's fight some stuff. So if you remember, to get Mordant Dew, you need to defeat the Stinger, which are these flying dudes that we're going to see in a second that come out of that thing right there. See, there's one. And probably easiest to be defeated with Redemption, the pistol. So it's always a good idea. Whoa, okay. There we go. Destroy. Die. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now we got rid of those guys, we can use Redemption. So, the key with Redemption, absolutely the key with Redemption is not to use all the bullets until they run out. And then that's when you run into trouble. Let's get some distractions. Is because it takes a really long time. It'll reload completely, but it takes a little while. So it's not always the best way. It's usually better to let it... It'll start regenerating if you have a couple bullets left in the chamber, at least one bullet left in the chamber. much quicker than if it was completely empty. So especially when you have big groups of enemies like this, you got to be careful not to do that, otherwise it'll take way too long and you'll be defenseless against little guys like that. They can do a hell of a lot of damage, so you got to be careful. Anyway, so over there's the Shattered Forge. We'll go back there in a little bit, actually, after we get the Lure Stone, which allows us to get those Stonebites with Redemption that we've been seeing everywhere. But first, we're going to go up here. Hello. Number 13. How are you? And now we have some fighting. And you see all this stuff, but like it doesn't actually do much. It doesn't seem to hurt many enemies or anything. I'm not sure what the purpose of all those shadow bars are. I thought maybe you could just like blow some of them up as stingers come flying at you, but that doesn't really work either. So I don't know. We gotta defeat these savage prowlers. Whoops! Summon! Pacha! Good ghoulies. Good boys. Alright, gotta be careful. Dodge out of the way. That's really like the name of all combat in this game is. Be smart about your dodging. Don't waste any of it. And do it a lot. Smart beta dodging means let's just dodge willy-nilly in any direction and then like to the third dodge where you have to recover like that. Then that's where you get hit, so you just gotta be careful. So that was Boatman Coin number 14. Amazing. And before we leave, or I should say head off to the fjord, let's open back this gate so we can just ride on through easily. Alright, the fjord. We're actually not going to do a whole lot of exploring in here yet, because we're going to talk to Blackroot. I just like destroying stuff on my horse. Who doesn't like destroying stuff on the horse? Sweet. And we're going to talk to Blackroot. Before we even do that, we're going to charge off and get that Vulgrim Coin. Vulgrim Coin number 15.
Oh, hello, fleshling. Didn't see you there.
I was going to ask who you are, or rather what.
My name is Blackroot, and I am hungry.
For what exactly?
Only the finest stones. I have ways of attracting such morsels, but it has been centuries since any were in reach. I must wait here for my master. I will starve if someone doesn't help me.
You'll starve?
People
Oh
stand on the
no!
brink of destruction, and you ask me to feed you?
If it isn't too much trouble, take
Not too
this.
much trouble. Not
It
if
will
you
guide the
give me
stone
some
to
good
you,
stuff.
so you can bring it to me. Then I shall eat it with great pleasure, and I will reward you.
Yes, he will. He rewards you in a couple different ways.
I am not like other
As you feed him
constructs.
stones, you can
In
feed
my
3 different
form,
combinations of the
life
3
has
different types of
taken
stones:
root.
power, resistance,
It
and
must
mystic.
be fed,
And
or it
they'll
will
improve
consume
various
me.
abilities,
How
like the
long
max
have you been
stats.
here?
So it's a good way to
I
get some
have been
early
gathering
boosts,
my
and then when you actually
strength
turn them
for
all in,
centuries,
you
and
will
my roots run
get a
deep.
special item.
That
So it's
is
definitely
my
worthwhile,
problem.
as well as the achievement
About your
associated with it,
master.
Of
course.
him
And that's
I
also
do
what we're
not
here to do
speak,
as a 100%.
Nor do I
So.
remember. He left eons ago.
Aw, poor
Now
guy.
I am
Doesn't remember who
trapped
his
here.
master is. And now he's trapped. Oh, so sad. Okay, so let's get our first Stone of the Mystics. And we need the Lure Stone. So, as I did, when I had Redemption, that's how I assumed we got these items that have been glowing at us for quite a while now. And I tried shooting them, and nothing happened. But as soon as I got the Lure Stone, that's what you do. You use the Redemption to shoot it, and then you can get them. So that's our first one. But before we head back into the fjord, we're going to go back here, and we're going to also go to the Shattered Forge and grab another stone, as well as Vulgrim Coin. And then we're going to have a little montage of all of the stone bites that we missed earlier. But I'm not going to actually spend the time on screen just traveling to them, because we've seen them before, we've gone to them, I'm just going to grab them. So I'm just going to, using the magic of editing, quickly grab them and move on. So the way I do it, there's probably an easier way to jump up there or something to get this the stone bite. But the way I like to do it, see, like, come on, that's weird, man. That popping, that's weird. Let's kind of jump up here. This seems way more complicated than it needs to be. And then boom, hello, jump up. Ah, come on, buddy. There we go. Mystic Stone Bite number 2. And here's Boatman Coin number 16. Alright, now we're going to do a little montage of me just traveling, fast traveling, and collecting all the stone bites that we've seen already, but couldn't get. Alright, so the first place we can go back to get a stone, at least the first one that makes sense, is here, the Stonefather's Vale, back here where we got the first page of the Dead, or Book of the Dead page. And there's a Stone of the Mystics right there. Come on, Redemption. Come on, buddy. There we go. Stonebite number 3. So the next Stonebite is here in the Weeping Crag, up here on the drawbridge. This will be Mystic number 4. Or Stonebite in general, number 4. And then also, you could have grabbed it before, and I didn't because I was kind of thinking of keeping the Weeping Crag kind of like all by itself. But since it's so easy to get, and you know, doesn't have to worry about level appropriateness, you can swim into here. I think, yeah, it should be back here. Right? Swim down. Or not. Watch Kuddlesnot make a fool of himself as he looks for a single Boatman coin in the water somewhere. There it is. Silly me. Okay, so Boatman coin number 17. And like I said, we will be back. We'll be back here until we can crack it the first time after we finish the drench for it. Alright, so the next stone bite is here in Baineswood. And if you remember, it was up here. Up here there was a chest that we grabbed. And also a stone bite that we're now going to shoot. Well, bam. Number 5. Come here, construct. Stop popping, damn it, and fight. Good boy, death. So the 6th stone bite. You see right there. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Oh, that's right. Nice try. So the 6th stone bite is over there is where we just got the 5th one. And over here is kind of like a little, like, ruined area with all that's here is a stone bite. And this stupid, and I guess he's out of his element. Hello, is he gonna fight me now? Okay. Interesting. So he was retreating back to his territory, but then I triggered him again somehow. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so 6 stone bite number 6. Stone bite number 7 is up here in this shrine thingy that before also contained a chest, and we stared at the stone bite, but we couldn't get it. Now we can. Number 7.
This is no place for a horse.
So here's the 8th stone bite. Here in this little shrine area where we got a chest before, but also where we discovered princing, or popping, as it has since developed into. Booyakasha. And oh, we gotta run up this pillar. Yes, we do. There we go. Prince, my beautiful man. Prince, beautiful horseman. Pop, 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 pop. Number 8. Alright, so if you haven't already figured it out, we're kind of like going in the same route that we saw them in initially. Anyway, going in the same route that we found them or kind of traveled to the cauldron in the first place. So kind of just follow that route again, and then you'll be able to find these in the order I'm showing them. Anyway, okay, so here's number 9. Mystic number 9. And it's here in the Charred Pass. We're in the Charred Pass now. It's kind of past those 2 logs over there on an overhead rock. So number 10, and our first Power Stone bite is back here in this water, where before it was a Boatman coin up there by the pipe that we just passed, and then a chest up here that we already got, and now we're just going to shoot the Power Bite. Woo! Hey, buddy. Stone number 10, or Power Bite number 1. Till the chart passed. Over there was the well we were just in, and now we're coming back to this.
For a horse.
Apparently not. This little, like, shrine nook thing. There we go. That's some good popping. And if you remember, there was a chest right up here, but then also kind of like a dedicated room to the side here for our power bite. Actually, no, sorry, Stone of the Mystics. Mystic bite. Number 11 or 10 Mystic. So here we are, back in Tristone. So if you'd like, there is another Stonebite in through this door in the Maker's Forge in there, but we're gonna go grab it when we have to go in there for the story after the Drench Fort. But right now, I completely spaced to buy some stuff from Thanes. So early in the game, we're not gonna fight him yet. We'll fight him when we get back. Early in the game, all the stuff that you can buy is gonna be way expensive versus how long. I mean, when balanced against how long you're actually gonna be using it before you find something better or level up past it. So early in the game, it's definitely better to invest your money in the combat moves, because you'll be much better in combat and as much more effective in combat just in general with all these extra moves. So that's kind of my thought process behind it anyway. Before you actually start buying items, maybe some potions if you need them, but otherwise invest early in the abilities here from Thane. So definitely, Meteor Strike is a little bit different. Remember in the other one, in Darksiders 1, it was like an air dodge, where in this one it kind of does the same thing, but instead of dodging in the air, it sends death like plummeting to the ground like immediately, which helps sometimes, like lets you get around a little bit faster too. But also, if you are in the air, fighting in the air, and then, or a big guy has a big swing that's up in the air, it'll kind of dive you down, so that helps. And, but if I had 6,000, I think I would buy it, but with only 2,000, I'm actually going to get, the twin cannon. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, okay, so I'm going to get the Painbringer, which is the dash move for your secondary weapon, like you already have one for the Scythe. But now we have one for the secondary weapon, primarily when you have like a big hammer or axe or something like that. It'll kind of fly, and then you'll fly down and then do damage. I think it has a higher chance of a critical hit too, because I seem to get critical hits on it a lot. So we got that, and then, one more. Godfist is when you have a light weapon versus a heavy weapon. But it's the same like forward evade move for the secondary weapon. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so we'll definitely get the twin cannon. And then I'd probably grab the Meteor Strike if I had a little bit more money. But I don't, so I'm not. Alright. Now, if we explored a little bit more in the fjord before we left, we could have traveled somewhere in there. But since we didn't, and we can't travel the blackroot, we'll go back to the Shattered Forge. Okay.
I have to go alone.
So, now we're back where we started. We got all the collectibles that we can. There are most of them that make sense to get right now anyway. And now we're going back to the fjord. So we can actually, take some of the stuff we just bought, or not bought, just found, and trade them in to blackroot. Okay, so before we do that, we're going to look at our max stats here. Level 4. Experience, so strength, these are the key ones. Strength, arcane, and then resistance. Because these are the three different things. The power bites go for strength, the mystic bites go for arcane, and the resistance bites go for resistance. So, look at it again. So we have arcane. So we have max level of 20 right now in arcane. All right. So let's turn in these now. Since I'm focusing on the necromancer tree, I want things like Stone of the Mystics because I want arcane. If I turn in 3 Stone of the Mystics, I get 5 arcane bonus stat, which is exactly what I want. Except if you're focusing on something else, you might not want that. So it doesn't matter what order you slot them in. As you know, there's 3 different kinds that have 10 possible combinations. It doesn't matter what order you slot them in, it just matters what the 3 are. Okay, great. So we got 5 arcane bonus. Let's go check our max stats and see what we got. And we'll come back in a little bit and... not a little bit, we'll come back and turn in some more. So there, 25. We go from 20 to 25. Perfect. So now, since I'm focusing on Necromancer, I'm going to turn these in now. Okay, and then, but also we have a Stone of Power. And if you combine 2 Stones of Mystics with Stone of Power, you get +2 arcane critical chance. Perfect. All the things I need now. So here's the key. There's the key, though. if you are focusing on a different tree, and arcane might not be helpful for you if you're focusing on the Harbinger tree. So you really got to balance what you want. There's a limited number of stones in the game. There's 69. There's 34 stones of mystics, 25 stones of power, and 10 stones of resistance, one that we don't have right now. And they can be combined, like I said, in 10 different ways if you do the math. But there, I just laid it out. But anyway, so like I said, you really got to plan this out depending on your character. And if you don't want to plan it out now, or don't know what your character's going to be, just hold off and come back and turn them in when you're ready. But I turned them in now because I do want these for my Necromancer Arcane character. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Kuddlesnot. Next time, we'll continue through the fjord and head towards Drench Fort. Definitely Drench Fort, and hopefully we will be able to start it in the next episode. Anyway, again, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Kuddlesnot, shutting off, and I'll see you again next time.